So, did you have a good time in Oahu?
I did, Rita.
I haven't
Thank
seen you in forever.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
It's so great to see you too. It's been far, far too long.
I know.
Hey, do you know anything about that constitutional amendment that's going to be on the November ballot? I am so confused. On the one side, I keep hearing that this is going to be a great way to increase funding for teachers and students. And then I hear that it's going to be bad for everyone who lives in Hawaii. Do you know anything about the Constitution?
There is a lot of misinformation out there about this amendment. The first thing you need to know is that even if this amendment passes, the Department of Education is not guaranteed to get any more money. And if they do not, there is no guarantee that this extra money will actually get to our teachers and students.
But I've been told it's to fund schools.
It is true. They say it's to support public education, but what's not clear is the funds that have already supported public education, where will they go and what will happen to those funds?
Even if the DOE's budget gets increased, there is still no guarantee that this extra money gets to our teachers and students.
Wait a minute, you said tax. I thought this was a surcharge.
You know what? The amendment does say surcharge. It's basically very unclear because what the state's trying to do is just to impose a new tax to all of us.
Okay, what are we going to be taxed upon?
The amendment says on investment property. Of course, the term investment property is not defined. It is very vague. It's not defined. There is no cap. We could be taxed on all real properties, which include farms, stores, offices, rental properties, and homes.
If they tax all properties on this tax, won't that increase the prices for everything in the state?
You bet it will. You raise taxes on farms, the price of food goes up.
You know what? There's such a ripple effect, especially on stores. If you raise taxes on stores, who gets the brunt of it? We all do as consumers, but also these store owners from Hawaii, they may have to go out of business because they become less competitive.
You raise taxes on rentals, rents go up, and we all know how high our rents here in Hawaii are.
You raise taxes on homes and buyers' buying power diminishes, and everyone in Hawaii will be paying more for everything from food to products to rents to the cost of living.
Oh gosh. One thing still confuses me. I thought property tax was a county tax, not a state tax.
This is why this is a constitutional amendment. The legislature needs the Constitution amended to be allowed to create this new property tax.
Does putting a state property tax on top of the county property tax impact the counties at all?
Absolutely. It's such a huge impact. So Mayor Kurt Caldwell said that he heard from a bond agency that if we do pass this amendment, our bond rating will diminish and decrease.
Okay, but why should I care about the county bond rating?
The counties raise money for major projects by issuing bonds. A lower bond rating makes the county pay higher interest rates. In other words, this makes raising money for the counties more expensive.
And also the counties will have a decision to make, either reduce services or increase taxes.
Oh gosh. You driven on our roads lately?
Yes, I have. One bump at a time.
Ugh. Let me be sure I understand what it is you've been telling me. If this constitutional amendment passes, there is no guarantee that anything will change for the teachers and the students. The cost of living in Hawaii will increase even more.
For all of us.
And the counties will reduce their services?
You got it. This is a bad idea. Vote no on this constitutional amendment.
Read the amendment and vote no.
Con am bad. I am voting no.